Welcome back, 5 Aces.
Battle control initialized.
Hey people, 5 Aces here. Stay a while and listen. We've got ourselves a nice little chunky replay package yet again, with a best of 9 series between Mr. Kav spawning as Ukraine and Mr. DangShot spawning as Russia. I like this particular matchup very, very much. Those people definitely belong into RAGL. That is not an offer. That is an order. Get to signing up on RAGL right now for season 12. Really want that. Alrighty. A couple Grenadiers as openers. We've never seen that from Kav before. And Kav has somehow managed to... First it looked like he was dominating the first game, then it looked like he was losing, and then it was dominating again, then it was base trade, and then he blew it all in a grand offensive that would have made the winter offensive of like 42 or so, whatever it was, blush. That was insane. Really good field defense from Mr. DangShot. Those players are definitely they know what they're doing. Defensive start from DangShot, just securing his Derricks. There is a Grenadier opener though. Ooh, he's going straight for the power. That is game knowledge. You know where your opponent spawns, and you know where he's probably going to place his first building. That is brilliant. There is nothing to stop the Grenadiers for now. Oh no. Low power mode. Can you say low power? Ha! Dodging the harvesters as well. Yep. Low power. That also kills the prerequisites, by the way. Okay, just a couple seconds though, because it was already building a new power plant. It was already in the process. It's kind of lucky that he went for a double ref build, because with the double ref build you need a second power plant anyway. So it was just a couple seconds shy of coming online. Man, if he could lob a grenade over the wall and kill the engineer, that would be my play of the decade. But it's unlikely to happen. Oh, he's hiding in the corner. Yeah, smart. Probably gonna go for a kill later on. The Grenadier, the one-man hit squad. I want to see some action happening later on. Okay, DangShot is really behind with his... What? How is he so far behind with his war factory? He did not build a kennel. That was like 20 seconds. That does not make sense to me. He must have definitely screwed up his macro a little bit there. Focusing his attention a little bit too much on the micro. But yeah. I mean it was the power plant. He was not yet in the process of building a war factory when that power plant was built, because you need to build the power plant first. So by my calculations it would only have cost him like 5 seconds, but apparently it was a bit more. Lots of rockets out for Dang as well. Where's... Oh, his rifles are waiting here. Waiting in ambush for a tank flank that will come in about 6 minutes. Just give or take. Alright, 4 harvesters. And still no 5th harvester for Kav. That's kind of lucky. He's not that far behind. He's kind of equalized it now. What? Oh, it was because of the second barracks being added by Kav. So Kav is going to have a production advantage for the time being. There is an APC out for DangShot. He's going to be trying and reclaiming the Derrick. Going for a double Derrick. Wait! Oh, he needs to move this guy. Yep. Perfect. Man, this rifle infantry. That was perfect positioning. The rifle from Kav is not going to be so lucky. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Nope. He's screening. Oh, there's the Grenadier though. Well, that Grenadier is gonna come in handy. Is he sending it? Nah, he's just letting it die. He's completely fine with that. No, wait! Sacrificing the rifle infantry to the oil gods. Blood for the blood god, oil for the oil god. Blood for the oil god, I guess. I mean, there's not gonna be any blood left. Oh! The wounds would have been cauterized, but... By the way, if you look at the animation for the Grenadier model, that has always bothered me. I know it's only a couple of pixels. It's like a spread. But look at the throwing arm. those guys should have, by all accounts, they should have massive throwing arms. Like, they should have an Arnie levels biceps. Instead, they've got a little T-Rex hand. I can't unsee this anymore. Alright. Kav has blown up the Derrick. Fair enough. That's because DangShot gave up his position. Wanted to play it a bit safe here, but yeah. Look at the throwing arm of those Grenadiers. I swear. You can't unsee it anymore. They've got T-Rex hands. But I still think the graphics kind of hold up, you know. It's not that the game is graphically pretty, but the units are just so iconic. Just look at the MCV. Reminds me of those, intentionally, obviously. It's like a construction truck, but I've seen those construction trucks in real life. And there's been a cool video on YouTube that I've seen that had been linked on the Command & Conquer subreddit, where someone, there's this machinery that allows you to basically deploy something that looks very, very similar to an MCV. But in real life, that is really, really cool. Flame towers, the 2 out of 10 defense. If this were tower defense, the flame tower would be the starting tower. It is definitely by courtesy of the travel time of the projectile. It is kind of weak against moving targets, and you can easily lead it. Can easily make it with shots on heavily armored targets. I mean, if you attack, move into it, it actually does a relatively high DPS. For an anti-infantry defense, it does high DPS against heavy armor, but only if it hits. And that is a kind of not always a given. Oh, the Grenadier is waiting in the wings yet again. So the 1 rocket soldier defense, that works against allies. Against Soviets, you're gonna be in a bit of a pickle here, because heavy tanks, they 2-tap rocket soldiers, unless they go prone, which I think is a random chance. But okay, against 2 rocket soldiers he's fine, but against 1 they make mincemeat out of them. Hit and run. Gets a bit of damage onto the Orthorex. Shoutcast connects, but the last one does not connect anymore. And thus the tank is retained for the time being. And here we've got the Kav Deathball yet again. It is up against a very sizable DangShot Deathball though. And DangShot is going for a double war factory first. Ooh. Now we're cooking. There's at least 7 barracks out for Kav though, so he has abolished his tank doctrine. Sorry if it's moving a little bit, there's just so many units on the field right now. And this laptop is not pulling its weight. By the way, in case people are wondering what happened to the patch spotlight, this is so frustrating to me. I have this patch spotlight ready, I have the lines spoken, I had the script ages ago, but I can't render it. This laptop does not allow me to render it at all. I tried so many times, and each and every time without failure. Ooh, this engagement. Still enough, still enough. The front lines are still there for DangShot. He's gonna be able to clean up, but at what cost? So yeah, laptop has been crashing every single time I've tried to render the video. And at that point, I'm over 1 year late with that video, courtesy of my laptop. My laptop just giving up on life. The previous one, that is. Man, DangShot. What a game. What a game yet again. Manages to get a lot of veterancy under those units. Damn. What about the combat? Let's look at it. Yeah, it's looking good for him. Kav has killed 5 buildings. What? His econ is good though. Oh, DangShot. Was that 1 refinery lost such a big impact? Huh, I guess his eco slide was late. He had to pull back his harvesters before the engagement here started. Interesting. DangShot is going for a backstab. He's splitting off his army now. That's kind of cool. Faking aggression onto the expansion and then sending a small but deadly dispatch into the backlines. Trying to inflict some real damage here. I mean, if he gets the war factory, that would be big, but Kav is too attentive for that to work. And now this army is forfeit. We've also seen tier 2, by the way. I didn't wanted to comment on that, but a bit too many things going on at once. This payload does not get delivered anymore. Yeah, 2 V2s here in the mix, and unlike artilleries, V2s and Yaks, such elegant solutions. You need to really know how to make them work, but they are absolutely amazing if you do. There's a frontline war factory. It has been sniffed out though. Has been scouted already. Ooh, he's waiting for a 4th. So what you can do is you want to sometimes wait for a 4th V2, so you can immediately burst down one structure in one go. Well, that was a short-lived yak. Even more short-lived than usual. And the V2s completely whiffed. So that was not the greatest opening salvo here. This looks like an insane army advantage for Cav. He's also mixing in flamethrowers, which is something I very much like against in base push scenarios anyway. We're gonna take a look at the economy here. Yeah, Dang is trailing. I didn't think that one push would have hit him that hard, but he had to rebuild his econ after all. Speedy rifle, yeah, that's the Vet 5 rifle here. The elite. Ooh, this is an unsupported expansion though. That is gonna at least net him an ore refinery kill. Now he could move back through the middle. Yeah, he's trying to merge armies again, very smart. Playing it smart. Oh, this is the most income-rich expansion here. This is the Crimea of DangShot, and it's about to be occupied. Let's see. How well can he hold? The V2 shots need to be really good this time around. Oh, attack! No attack move here from Cav. He was trying to send his army in little by little. Send him a little deeper. A congregation of harvesters. Dead army top, yeah. I mean, if the V2 start hitting... Oh, melee! Weird choice. He still got them on move command. No attack move. That V2 would have died, the Yak would have died 5 times over. Weird. Alright, finally the V2s are starting to hit. Not as much as they should though. I mean, it's hard to hit a target in motion. And it's exacerbated by the move command, the invisible target glitch. If you know the one that I'm talking about. If you're trying to force fire onto a spot that is already occupied by something. Oh, that was a good one though. That was an insane hit. Alright, the counter V2 is being sniped immediately. Or is it? Yak deciding against the offering. Yeah, there we go. Yak's actually a fairly decent range. I think it's like almost 4 tiles. Doesn't look like it, but it certainly is the case. So the assets slightly favoring Cav for now. We have not seen tier 3 just yet. Man, this army is still sitting here. DangShot is letting the army get away yet again. One harvester has been killed by this push, and on this side... Oh, that is a very rich expansion. Alright. Oh, he's gonna get the kill here, huh? Yep. Oh, shooting on the wrong target. Target prioritization not given here. I like the inclusion of many Yaks here, just idling and providing a line of sight pretty much everywhere. What about this? Oh, the flamers did a number on the power plant, but other than that, killed 2 harvesters as well. The damage is done. Yep. Yep, that was a lot of eco damage. Man, that one tank, it's still going. Are you kidding me? It's killed 2 harvesters already. Yikes. Yeah, DangShot's eco has definitely been ruffled a little bit. It's been roughed up. Alright, we're hearing some more gunshots and fire. This is a defensible position. But Cav yet again, surgical strike kills a harvester. He has killed a lot of harvesters recently. It's 9/6 for the time being. Yeah, it looks like it's dead even, but it's gonna be really, really bad in just a hot minute. Ooh, that rifle is not gonna have fun. Reap Ivan. Yeah, a lot of harvesters have been played out here. Man, this game is dynamic. Gotta commend those players. 1 V2 remaining here. Ooh, aiming for the center of mass. No, aiming for a tank. Rip. Getting a consolation rifle as well. Yeah, this tank was trying to get an angle on the V2. And that one was slightly better. But still, not the money shots we were hoping for. Ooh, that could have been good. Slightly overshooting it though. This one here? Yeah, decent, decent. Man, V2. Oh, that was a hit. Dead center. Here as well. Instant vet 2. Increasing turn speed so he can hightail it out of there faster yet again. Damn, son. What a game. What a series. This is completely open in my opinion still. Tech center for DangShot. Tesla tech would be insane. Against this army? Yeah, sign me up. Against the army style of Cav, that is definitely the way to go. Ooh, that triple kill as well. That has completely killed the artillery lines off here. Parabombs. Parabombing vector is awkward, to say the least. But it's still gonna shave off a lot of infantry here. Oh, and 2 V2s to boot. I've never seen the new para drop do this much damage. And this is the tank hammer. Can he hold? Did he overextend in terms of... Oh man, the timing is lining up so nicely for Cav. He's got an army advantage because he just... Oh my goodness. This is dramatic. This is completely insane. Just the timing of it. Oh my goodness. Just as tech has been purchased by... that is unfortunate. DangShot has just invested so much into tech units. Mammoth tanks are probably going to start appearing. Shock troopers are out as well. But yeah, he has lost so much. Oh, the MiG goes down here. It's starting to look bleak for Mr. DangShot in game number 2. Man, this may well be the equalizer. Iron Curtain is sitting here doing absolutely nothing. Shockies? Huh? Shockies can salvage the situation at least a little bit. Airfield going down, so no chance at a spy plane anytime soon. Yeah, Shockies by themselves don't do much. The Shockies are not the dangerous part in a shock composition. It's usually the flak Tesla tank ball. Man, yeah, GG probably being called in a couple seconds here. Mammoth tank is out, but that won't help stem the tide. That is not a realistic proposition. He's got such an army deficit at the time being. And it's only gonna get worse, yeah. Over-invested into tech. Good shot from the V2 though. Yikes. Yeah, he can't stall for long enough. If he could stall for 2 minutes, get the Iron Curtain up, would have been a different story, but as it stands, damn son, DangShot. That was just picture perfect timing from Cav, who managed to find that one window of vulnerability, jeez. Can't talk tonight anymore. Yeah, the issue was that DangShot had just invested in tech, and the units had not yet paid off, and Cav just pressed the trigger. Pulled the trigger, wiped the army clean, and that's it. So that's a 1-1, and we're gonna be back in game 3 in just a second.
Battle control terminated. Battle control initialized.
And back in game 3 we are on the map Yukon territory, which has been a hotly debated issue because some viewers have pointed out that Yukon is actually in Canada, but it's in both in Canada and the United States. The province is, as far as I'm aware, is in Canada, whereas the river flows through Alaska, if I'm not completely mistaken there. The secret RHL finally, pretty much. RHL Season 12 finals. So this time it's a Russia mirror. Hell yeah. So shock tech all the way to the bank. We've seen it last game, just not featured very prominently. It fizzled. It got short-circuited very, very momentarily. Alrighty, anything special? Oh, DangShot going for a flame tower. It's either just a safety measure or it is a flamethrower cheese. Let's see. I would be open for some flamethrower cheese here. He has built a suspiciously low number of rifles. He's also going for War Factory first, so is this gonna be a do or die build? This may be a flamethrower APC. And knowing Kav's propensity to skip an early base defense, it may work. There is a non-zero chance this is gonna be working out just fine. Anyway, Derricks are being claimed, hospitals not so much. As is tradition in OpenRA. You skip the hospital if it's not immediately in your route. Is that a triple ref? No, it's just a War Factory. I thought there was a triple ref all-in, that would also be hilarious, but he would have had 30 rifles by now, had he gone for that route. So he did not opt for it. What is it? No, Dang is going for an ore track. Okay. So no flamethrower cheese, he's probably just trying to macro up. A bit of a disappointment. Ooh, down goes the NG. Yeah. The economy is usually very bad with this kind of build. Cancelling the flame tower, so flamethrower push is off the menu, boys. Unfortunate. Grenadiers, maybe? Come on. Come on. Give me the Grens. Kav is playing too safe for it anyway. So I think Kav has an inkling. He usually is positioned more aggressively with his army, but he saw suspiciously low rifle counts this matchup. He saw maybe one engineer, one rifle as of now. So he's rightfully suspicious here. That is one of the most beautiful aspects of OpenRA, is the inferencing. You don't have all the scouting information immediately. You have to infer so many things from game knowledge, and that can sometimes be like really elegant. For example, those timings where you can snipe engineers. Those timings are really, really particular, and you just have to infer your opponent's army positioning at any certain point in the game, and that can lead to really, really interesting blind decisions sometimes. It's not really like throwing and like tossing a coin, because you know your opponent, you know their playstyle. It's kind of like poker. You don't have all the information, but you have meta information. You have the meta information of how the enemy plays, of how likely are they to pull to try and pull a fast one on you. How likely are they to just go for a fake out build or something. And that is a really beautiful aspect of the mind game, which puts OpenRA's the early game a bit closer to poker than to an RTS, which is really cool. Anyway, we've got only a low rocket count for now. I'm counting 4, 5. Fifth one is lagging behind. Okay, there's more. An APC mass push. Alright. Hello, welcome to TD, Shoutcast number 300, I guess. Oh, the cavalry. Not going for a charge just yet. He's trying to wipe the army rather than do anything else here. In go the APCs. There's a lot. Why isn't this one joining? It's a bit of a mismiker. Loses 1 for now. Loses... that was not worth it. And his sleight of hand has been revealed. Yeah, I feel like that could have gone way, way better for DangShot. So combat tap. That's actually a hit. Lost 8 units over 33. That's a vehicle versus infantry production for you in OpenRA. But still only slightly cost efficient. That is I think that's a build that Widow popularized. He did that a lot, but usually with allies and light tanks. Damn, son. Double War Factory. Widow and Who Cares were the ones who played this a lot. Yeah, ideally he should have a critical mass out now, but he's lost all of his front lines in that engagement. and unnecessarily so as well. So he's stretching himself thin in order to regain momentum, but that's going to leave him open to a push, and I feel like that push is coming in just about a minute or so. Cav is gathering forces. Cav is always like a gathering storm. You never want to wait too long with this. I mean, double heavy tank production, that is nothing to sneeze at. But so many rockets out. Cav seems to be, yeah, he seems to be abolishing his tank policy more and more. Going for more and more infantry-based playstyles. Always see him go up to at least 7 barracks nowadays. There is a tank. Hello, good sir. Hello, good sir. Let me dent your harvesters. Yeah, it's so hard. It's really expensive to take up to tier 1.5 past the 2 war factories, because you already have the production lines on the entire time. Oh, that's a good angle for defense. The APCs are trying to find an angle. Nope. That would be a really good roadkill opportunity, though. Through this funnel here. Ah, that would be sexy. Alright. There is still a heavy tank in the vicinity. He's going for an all-in push. The APCs need to be better positioned. They need to be positioned behind, like a strike force. Position them behind the tanks and then go in as soon as the engagement starts. Okay, heavy tanks are going in. I mean, this is just so much more mass for Cav. This build has not been paying off at all for DangShot. He's getting swept clean. It's been taken to the cleaners this game. Ooh, damn, son. Wait, Denmark beat Austria? In soccer or what? I don't know, man. I'm not watching soccer. I don't know. I'm not watching sports in general. I mean, Denmark did beat Austria in RAGL. Let's put it that way. Denmark beat everyone in RAGL. Whoops, sorry. That was a bit of a misclick. Oh, yikes. That was a complete wipe. Oh, this game was no bueno. DangShot. Yeah, he revealed his build too early. I'm, by the way, having this camera problem again. As soon as I release the key, it's gonna start auto-scrolling. We've got ourselves an auto-scrolling map, but that's fine. Yeah, that was an awesome series so far. We're 1/3 through this series, which is something I'm really hyped for. We're gonna have a lot more to cast. I'm gonna have to go to bed for now, but I'm gonna be continuing to cast in the next couple days, because I've got a little bit of time. Awesome. Thank you for watching, and thank you again to I Like Man for providing this replay package, because that is one hell of a package indeed. Highly enjoyable and really entertaining. For now, this is a 2-1 lead for Cav, but nothing is decided just yet. It's very much still out in the open. And I'll see you next week or in a couple days. I'll leave you with these beautiful images of the auto-scrolling Yukon territory. 5 aces. Out.
Battle control terminated.